Eli Delgado, slow. Nice beat, slow. John Sharif, 139, slow. Lucifer the Spar. What's up, Lucifer? That's my boy right there, Lucifer. Kareem Burham, slow, bro. How you doing, man? Terrence Thomas, slow. Big B's, you already know. GKB Shy, what up, slow king? You know, Craig Twice, salute. Free Dream Brim, salute. RIP Fizzy Woo all day, you already know. Sammy Max, salute. You know, I'm gonna get right into it, right? Thanks for everybody for tuning in for Kross TV Network. Y'all already know that's Kross with a K. I hope during all these bad times and everything that's going on, I hope all your families are safe and protected. You know, everybody getting along, you know what I'm saying? No bad energy, negative temperatures, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope that's, you know, I hope everything's good for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings and everything, man. As y'all see, I was good last night, you know what I'm saying, being out here at the curfew and everything like that, because, you know, this job I'm doing is essential. I'm back here now, and I'm gonna leave this, you know what I'm saying, in the morning tomorrow, so I'm out here again all night, you know, so I'm good. So I definitely have to make this live again to let y'all know that I was healthy, everything is good, or whatever have you know what I'm saying. On that note, all right, so now let me get back into what I was talking about yesterday, right? So I didn't go to Dyckman today because a couple of people hit me and let me know that they went up there, and that's how the whole thing started, and whatever, you know, whatever the thing got squashed. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they squashed it. That still don't justify anything. Because the question still remains, if they didn't run or something like that, it's one thing, all right. Yes, somebody said in my comments, yo, Mel, you a hypocrite because you saying we should police our community. Yeah, we should protect our communities, right? Protecting our communities doesn't mean when you see people walking around or something like that, you run down on them and ask them, let me see your ID, where you from? That's not what protecting the community is. You actually harassing the community, and that's borderline, you know, that's borderline harassment right there. And what you're doing is you're frightening people out of your community. That's not protecting your community. What I mean by protecting your community is, you know, just standing firm. You know, you see people walk by, move out their way so they can be clearly known that, you know what I'm saying, you're not out here to hurt them or nothing like that. You want them to feel as comfortable as possible. When elderly men, elderly women, little children, you know what I'm saying, you know, they out here on these streets, they supposed to be able to make it from whatever their destinations without having to worry about anything happening to them. What I mean about protecting your communities is that the situation like George or whatever, you know, Floyd, that happened, unfortunately, man, you know, there's other things we got to do that would discourage, you know, that from continuing to happen. You know what I'm saying? So so protecting the community and seeing people out on the street and having bats and sticks and running down on them, telling them they better leave and all that and all this other stuff, whatever, that's not protecting the community, man. So I'm not a hypocrite because that has nothing to do with protecting the community. All right, it was an apology made. It was a misunderstanding. Some people, you know, cover it under the rug. It was a misunderstanding, right? So now I watched another YouTube video today with the same brother. This time now, he got police with him. And, you know, they formed some type of alliance to protect their community. Okay, cool. But what is everything going on for? Is this going on to unite with police, or we fight, or is we fighting against? Are we fighting against police brutality? What are we doing here? Because all this that's going on is about a black man being murdered unjustly for no reason. Police got their knees on his neck, knees on his back, knees on his legs and everything or whatever have you. And this what started all of this. Let's not forget the cause. See, a lot of people be abandoning the cause and whatever. Don't forget the cause. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was a whole bunch of different nationalities all through the Bronx looting. You know what I'm saying? Harlem is a historical black community. I'm gonna repeat. Harlem is a historical black community. It was the mecca of all African Americans in the United States from the Rolling 20s and everything, when the Harlem Renaissance, to the 2000s when it went to Atlanta. And guess what? Harlem was looted. Harlem wasn't looted. Nothing happened in Harlem at all. Nothing happened in Harlem. That's a historical black community. You got a Spanish people in there now. You got Latins in there now. You even got Caucasians living in there now. In unison. No, it was no looting on 125th. It was no looting on 145th. It was none of that. It was none of that. So, you know, I don't understand how, you know, if I'm walking through a neighborhood and cause you know, I just seen a video with him and the police, they making an alliance or whatever, you know, whatever have you, whatever. And he said, like, yo, I'm not saying, you know, he said, I'm not saying that that I'm not advocating violence or nothing like that. He said that he's protecting his community. So when he gave an example of what he meant by that. He said, what I mean by that is, when you're in a community and it's past curfew and you see people in the community that you don't recognize, you go to them and ask them, who are you? Where you going? Where you not from? Where you did that other? So who gives you the right to, after the state and the government say that, you know, say that, you know what? Once curfew out, we're gonna patrol the streets now and we're gonna find out where these dudes from. Like, who's y'all? You supposed to be in curfew too. So y'all gotta pass so what y'all doing? Y'all gotta pass to patrol y'all community and nobody else do after curfew and all that? I don't have no right to go to any human, to any grown man or woman and ask them, what you doing here? What's your name and who you are? I don't have that right to do that. If police was out here doing that, when they was doing the stop and frisk thing, it was labeled unconstitutional. They had to stop it. So now you're telling me you're gonna have people in the community just running up on people after curfew when they supposed to be, when they asses also supposed to be indoors, and you're going to be patrolling your community, and anybody who you identify as not from there, you're going to run down them and ask what is they doing there? The curfew don't apply to homeless people, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that right, champion. Y'all don't have that right. Nobody has that right to do that, B. Nobody. You got essential workers. You got homeless people. MTA subways and buses be still running. People going to friends' houses and everything like that. You don't have the right to be running up on nobody, asking them, well, where you going and what you doing out here. You know, it's crazy because, you know, that was happening to us back in the 80s and 90s when I was growing up, right? All the blacks, I don't like using the term, but all African Americans, man, you know, that was found in Howard Beach and all that, was getting murdered, man. And Staten Island, whatever, I'm hearing still like that in a certain part, whatever case may have you. So now you're gonna have other minority groups coming from other places. First of all, we're a minority group that didn't ask to be here. We was brought against here. We was brought here in our own fucking will. Since we've been here, it been black codes and all type of codes. I'm saying and cultures that was made up, you know what I'm saying, to stop the advancement of black people. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got NAACP and all these organizations, man. We seen what was going on. We seen what was going on. So now you tell me that you about to redo that again. And the police is sitting there right with you and they're backing it and saying, yeah, you know, yeah, man, we got to tell blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all crazy. I'm serious and I'm passionate about this because, for one, I have a lot of Dominican people that I love, that are official tissue. They ain't with none of this sucker shit. So I'm not promoting nothing on race. I'm talking about facts. I want dudes to own up this, you know what I'm saying? I want dudes to own up and correct shit, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's it. Because before all this was going on, you know, people being Dyckman at the basketball tournament, they don't leave there 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Dude wasn't worried about policing and what's going on then. So you know what? I'm not going to support the Dyckman tournament no more. I want all of us, don't do that no more. Don't support none of those businesses up there no more, or none of that. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want motherfuckers there. That's how y'all giving it up. So I'm gonna give y'all my money and spend money on y'all and do all that. Like, come on, that's crazy, man. That's fucked up, man. And that hurt me to my heart. That really hurt me to my heart, man. Fuck that tournament, bitch. We could bring the Rucker back, or we could go somewhere in Harlem, we could go somewhere in the Bronx and bring that shit over there. Being that we want to sit down and act at the night, or when curfew is up, we want to start asking where these people belong at. I'm not mad at the crowd taking their money, beloved. Nothing happened in Dyckman. Nothing happened to none of those businesses. You know what I'm saying? My people is protecting their businesses and everything in Harlem, but you don't see nobody in Harlem running down on nobody, telling people what they can and can't do, what you doing out here, nothing like that. That's not even Harlem vibe. I can't stress that. I can't stress that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that was not happening. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. That wasn't going down in Harlem. Nothing happened in Harlem at all with looting and none of that. And there's more African Americans and everything in Harlem than anything else. That's a historical black community. Nothing happened there. But nobody want to sit here and persecute all these different organizations that set up bricks and everything by these businesses for the purpose of us to tear this shit down. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Fordham Road, I will be marching alongside of my son and a lot of other people right there. You know what I'm saying? It's Harlem, my second home. And that's the whole fact. If nothing happened in Harlem, Harlem dudes is not running down on dudes because they Spanish or whatever, or they're not running down or nobody asking y'all, what is you doing here, or whatever the case may be. Now, if you do something to an establishment, whatever it can be, then you can see what happened. But nobody's doing that. So do something, promote that, and look at that as they're protecting their community. You offending people by doing that. You make people not want to come to your community. You make people not want to fuck with you no more. And people know they cannot use that race card with Mel because I'm authentic. I done spoke a lot about my people on how I feel fucked up that, you know, damn. We kill each other at an armed rate. People don't consider that a problem until another race do it. So I'll hit everybody. I speak to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. These dudes getting out, people getting out of control, man. Remember, man, we was brought here against our will, man. We've been here since the 1600s, man, dealing with this shit. A lot of y'all people just coming over here, man, and y'all gonna tell us where the fuck we can go over here? We helped build this shit. You gonna tell me where I can go at? Once it's past nighttime because you moved in the neighborhood? See, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I do not hate Dominicans. I do not feel no type of way towards the Dominican race. As a whole, they are colorful people. They are good people. But that shit, what I see, is not going to be tolerated no matter who it is. Bottom line. Because people know they motherfucking history. All of them is black. I know my history, so I'm not going to hate my own people. But I'm not going to love those that hate me and trying to hurt me neither. We've been going through this shit since the beginning of time. Enough is enough of this bullshit, yo. This is 2020, yo. I'm the same dude that sat here yesterday and told dudes like, yo, listen, man. Bloods and Crips don't have no reason to be beefing in New York. There's no reason for no tension for us in New York at all. Period. Point blank, period. Latin Kings over here had their reason for existing. That issue is dead. You know, Puerto Ricans is like black, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, those our, you know, we like this, man. You know, it ain't all that shit ceasing and everything. Let's not keep this shit continuing on and all this propaganda shit going on, man. You gotta remember, man, dudes is unrest. Dudes been quarantined. People never went through this shit before. And people that never was in jail before never went through this. So society as a whole is dealing with anxiety right now. The whole society, the whole planet right now is dealing with anxiety right now. You know what I'm saying? People not even jacking or respecting the curfews really like that more, as I see. And police is not really enforced, you know what I'm saying? Not really going real hard because they've been in a lot of scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, man. It sucks being an officer right now, man. It sucks for all the good officers going in and do their job, that put on their uniform to help make a difference. The one that showed nothing but humility and who been, since they've been policing their neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? They've been interacting with community and the community loved them. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a soft heart, you know what I'm saying, for them because I don't believe in fuck all police. I got my baby brother put on a uniform, man. You know what I'm saying? I could never say fuck my baby brother, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop taking what a handful of people was doing and prosecuting the whole race for it, or prosecuting a whole profession for it. You know, or prosecuting the whole neighborhood for it. But until dudes' mind and mentalities change, by me telling my people, fuck the tournament, don't partake in that no more. Do it in our own neighborhoods now. Don't take this, do it in our own neighborhoods now. I'm not being a racist. What I'm saying is, until they get their mind together, the more of us be over there at a certain amount of time, whatever, the more something's gonna happen. Something's gonna rally up and happen. Because a lot of people is not running from nothing. A lot of people is not running. Nah, I'm not looting. I'm against looting. I don't loot. I don't do that. I'm against that. I'm against that. See, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna prosecute him either because, you know, or him, whatever, for saying me not looting. They just not aware of what I, you know what I'm saying? So let me make them aware. I came to New York Tuesday to clean up Fordham Road. I did that to clean up Fordham Road because that's my neighborhood. That's my community. Nobody has to pay me to do what I feel and know what's right. I'm a 75 baby. I grew up during the Fort Apache era. I lived in half abandoned buildings growing up. When they talk about the Bronx is burning or burnt down Bronx or the Bronx was a war zone, looked like a tore down war zone, I lived in that. 3 or 4 blocks in a row of nothing but abandoned buildings, stray dogs and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So for me to be in 2020, that's the last thing I want to wake up and see in my neighborhood all over again. It's like I'm living my childhood all over again. Why my neighborhood gotta be fucked up? The Bronx already still fucked up. They is not gentrifying over here yet. They got other little communities and everything. Brooklyn, Queens, all that's gentrified. Everybody, they moving everybody to the Bronx and everything like that. Or people is just leaving, period. This is the poorest borough out the 5. This is the poorest congressional county in the United States, bro. All that we have, we gotta hold on to. Just like they were saying in Wall Street. That's what I was been saying that. Fordham Road, historically, for my neighborhood, this is where people first got their first job from. It's very convenient to be able to walk down and keep your car parked, walk down the street, feed your people, you know what I'm saying, make your money, walk right up the block and go home. That's very convenient to do that. Who wouldn't want to do that? I ain't got to put miles in my car. I got a parking spot. I can just go right here and do this. Why not? I can get more sleep and everything. If I do overtime, so what? My house right here. This is the money that is being put in our community. This is the money that is being put in our community. You understand what I'm saying? So this is one of the reasons why I'm going to be protesting tomorrow on Fordham Road, along with my son and a few other people. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a peaceful protest. We're going to speak from our hearts. We're going to speak from our souls. You understand? Like, you know, it's crazy, man. We got to really, man, get this together, big. We really have to, man. Really have to, or it's doomed. I want to talk to a couple of those people, man, because I want to stress to them that you might mean different on what you're saying, but how the way it's coming out, is you making it seem like, all right, once it's dark and you know the lights out and the curfew come on, when we patrol this community, there's no reason for you to be outside. So what are you doing here? Who is you? Whenever? No. You don't have that authority, champion. You don't have that authority. You don't have that power on nobody be doing that, bro. Y'all don't. There's not what you say, is how you say it. That's the whole fact. You know what I'm saying? Who is you to be running down like again? Y'all see me, I was out here on these streets after curfew. When I did this live, I did it in these streets. What if I'm going to the store? Because it's after curfew and I'm not from this community, that means I'm tearing it down? That means I'm up to something? That means I'm doing something wrong? What if I'm just coming from a friend's house? What if I just moved up the block? You understand what I'm saying? Yo, Zeke Black, what up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, this is, yo, man. Like, yo, man. I be stressing these things, man, because my family and everything is starting to worry now. Because they like, yo, man, you starting to move different. Your energy is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired, man. I pray certain things just don't happen in my presence or in front of me, man. I'm trying to help correct things and make things right and give y'all messages, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't have no problem telling y'all things that other people might be scared to tell y'all, man, because it's coming from here, man. And remember, being your own man is a gift and a curse. Because if you stand for something and then your brother right next to you try to take you up the pivot and you tell him, nah, this is not the right way to do it and you do this like that, he might hate you for correcting him, man. Or he might hate the fact that that's how he felt in his heart, but the person that did that to him, he didn't have the same heart or heart of mind and determination to straight him from that thought. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a gift is because you're in control of your own life. You're in control of your own kingdom. This is your kingdom right here. You're in control of your universe. This is your world. You're in control of your universe. You understand what I'm saying? I see how I say, right, like, you know, I look at life as, you know what I'm saying, like a river, man. Yeah, man, yeah, no doubt, man. You know, it's like, I appreciate y'all, man, showing me support and everything. Hey, man, 8 something or something like that, people, and it's only 43 likes. Why is that? I'm saying something wrong, get those likes up, man. Hit them subscribe buttons, man. Get them likes up. It's real talk right here. It's funny because I was just in Harlem a little while ago, and a young Dominican brother inside Harlem ran to me like, "Oh, yo, you something said you be doing an interview." No, I said, "Yeah, I'm something." He's like, "Yo, you mind doing a selfie and all that?" I said, "Yeah, no question." He said, "Yo, I'm Dominican and all that shit." I'm like, "Nah, come on, son." He like, "Yo, nah, it's real ones. We don't do that. Yo, a lot of people, my people, we feel we was coming from. Look, I only be around black." You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I recognize and understand, man. You know what I'm saying, that, you know, Dominicans are my people, man. We black people, man. We come from the same different, you know, we come from the same part of the world and was brought over here and put over in the North and South America. You know what I'm saying? We was given different languages, we was given different cultures, we was given certain religions and everything. That's the only thing that's different from us, man. We really one person, man. We really one people, man. And the faster people start understanding that, and the faster that we start breaking the boundaries, we start breaking the boundaries, the cultural boundaries and everything like that, man, we'll be in a better space. What they don't want to be and who they are is two different things. They could be in denial all they want to, for those that who are in denial. Yeah, we was already here, but we wasn't Americans and nothing like that, because, you know, America came later on, you know what I'm saying, with the European ideologies, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was here before them. You can look on the Maya and Inca, you know what I'm saying, Aztec ruins and everything. Look at the pyramids and everything. You see flat nose statues with thick lips, man. You know what I mean? We know what it is, man. We already know what it is, man. I just wanted to give y'all a second overview, man. But Dyckman is there for me. As far as, so, I don't go up there to really buy weed and anything anymore. I don't sell drugs or nothing like that, so I'm not going up there for that. You know what I'm saying? That Dyckman tournament that I was there last year and everything, whatever can be, I will not be going there no more. Any of the teams that I come in contact with and everything, you know what I'm saying, if they not aware, I'm gonna let them be aware of it, and, you know, see how they want to do it, man, because we don't got to go up all the way up there. We got a whole different, we got mad different basketball courts and everything we can do in my community. I don't want to be nowhere, you know what I'm saying, where, or have my people somewhere where, you know, where have my people somewhere where they not wanted that, man. But they'll take their money and everything like that, but we not really wanted up there, man. You know what I mean? It just showed, that right there showed a lot, man. That shit really hurt me, man. And for those that saying like it's always been like that, no, I never knew about that. I never knew about that. But the funny thing is, a lot of us say, but the blood wasn't committed because of you know, fighting against oppression, you know, whatever the case may have. Now look, we seeing it in the streets. We seeing it in the streets. So if we seen that in the streets, what happened to Junior? We seen these happen in the streets. You can only imagine what's going on. You can only imagine what's going on inside behind them walls. You can only imagine, B. You understand what I'm saying? Shit is sad, man. It's real sad, man. Just want to say, man, peace and blessings to everybody, man. You know, I hope that everybody is good. Y'all keep faith, man. Those that want to participate in the march, you know, we'll be there tomorrow, Fordham Road. The time for this is 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Those that want to be there, tap in, tune in, man. You know, I also want to, you know, again, man, to all the Bloods, Crips out there and everything, man, y'all don't have no legitimate reason to be beefing. I mean, as of lately, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of things going on now that's new, that's spiraling out of control, but in essence, the origin, the fundamentals of it, the foundation, we never had no legitimate reasons to be at y'all for that's the whole fact. I ain't an ass kissing either, man. It's just in our nature. See, we righteous people, man. It's just our nature to do righteous things, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at our history here in the United States, and look what happened. And what you see now, you see interracial marriages right now. We forgave the slave masters. No, trying not to really have a heavy heart, man, because I don't want to misplace my anger. I don't want to, you know, look at everybody as one and everything. You know what I mean? Well, man, you know, all my people, man, all my real Dominican peoples, man, you know, and everything like that, man. Spread, you know, show, you know, teach them history, man. Let them know who they really is, man. Let them know who their real enemy and everything is, man. You know, Dominicans what went through in their country, what we went through over here. You know what I'm saying? And so they know what that shit is about. They know what we going through, man. You know what I'm saying? Us that was making fun of them or might have picked on them, man. That's not a good look, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look, man. Let's be grown, man. If it ain't grown, leave it alone, man. If it ain't grown, leave that shit in the house, man. Don't promote none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Puerto Rico. I got aunts and shit that's Puerto Rican, man. I got blood relatives that's Puerto Rican, literally. I just wish y'all love, peace, and paradise, man. I just hope everybody be safe. That's all, man. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed this live, man. The likes definitely went up, man. Do you believe the U.S. is the most racist country? That's really hard to say. It's really hard to say because since I've been home, I haven't really traveled a lot to different countries. And it's one thing reading about countries and everything. It's one thing going out there. During the Holocaust, I would assume that Germany was the most racist country, whatever it can be. No disrespect to the Germans or nothing like that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to them. What's going on now, some people might say that, look at Africa, what they was doing to the Africans, or who just classified African. Could have been African American, just black people in general. They could be classified because of this, you know, things that was going on. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm pro United States. If this country was so fucked up and whatever have you, everybody else wouldn't be trying to get over here. You know what I mean? It's the people that's in position, you know what I'm saying, and so forth and so on, that's giving us a bad rap as a country. You know what I'm saying? You know, I respect all races, man. I try to, because it's like this. Forgiveness is powerful, right? If we could never forgive, then we're going to be strifing and fighting the same people over the same things for centuries and centuries until this planet just blow up. And you know, work together, man, and better, man. Hope y'all be there tomorrow or be tuned in so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, the things that's going to be talked about, March and everything like that. And stay active, man. You know what I mean? Y'all see elderly people and everything like that, man. You know, tone it down a little bit. Don't let, you know, people get nervous. You know, see us in groups, man. Try to be on y'all behavior a little good and everything. People get intimidated, and these are the things that they justify on doing what they doing, man. So let's not give these people nothing to say nothing about. Atlanta is a historical black community too, man, and there's people from all over places that everything. A lot of people in Atlanta didn't even do it. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Thank for everybody for tuning in. Cause y'all see, like, I'm really affected by a lot of this, man. I'm really affected about this, man. You know, but I don't know. I might do a little live later on, or something like that, man. Again, man. But for right now, I'm gonna conclude this. I'm gonna conclude this video. But never my love to y'all. You know, I'm gonna always keep it real. I'm gonna always get that real, and I'm gonna always speak some type of sense and try to make sense out of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? That being said, salute. Sit here, eat this little food real fast. Collect my thoughts, man. You know, y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your Saturday. You know, remember, if it ain't grown, leave it alone, all right? Y'all stay safe out here. Salute. Peace and blessings to y'all and y'all family. Oh, before I end, I want to send a get well shout out, you know what I'm saying, to man Ronald. I really hope that the brother gets well. I checked in and tuned in with him a couple of days ago, and he told me he was in the hospital fighting the coronavirus. You know, that's a real good brother, man. I feel like I've known him forever, and I just met him, man. I really hope they're, you know, hope, man, you know, strive and everything, he's getting better and everything, he's getting well, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, salute to Matt Ronald. Hope he get well. Hope all y'all family members get well, whoever's sick, whether from coronavirus, whatever, man. We got to get well, man, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Kross TV Network. That's Kross with a K. One.